Hello and welcome back to the Google APIs for Rust and YouTube Uploader development stream. It's Byron speaking, and I'm still doing the new release, issue 44. Not that I was attending my computer for all the time. I was, to be honest, playing Bloodborne for a while just to throw away it makes it easy to turn off the PlayStation because it just lets you die and the loading times are very long. So I thought I could make better use of my time by finishing this and finishing my today's plan at the very least before I get back to playing that unholy, terrible, but awesome game. That said, let's have a look. So that's the published side here, even though it says docs. No, wait. No, the left is the published side. It just claims it's something else. And the right side shows me that there is an issue with the documentation pages. So it compiled everything, then it tried to create the index, and that's where it failed, because actually I've never tested that after changing. So index HTML Mako, let's see. It executed, and this is something I want to fix first. I have something else to do with the publishing because I might be missing stuff. Oh yeah, just for you to know, there is something that I did wrong when I recorded this video. I did some nonsense there because I was executing cargo directly, even though there is a make publish API, right? And this will basically remember what has been published so that it isn't being published again. And unfortunately, the first 9 crates or something, they have been published without that, which causes me to require some more adjustments. But before I make these, I have to fix the index HTML, which says target suffix doesn't exist. I do have an idea why that could be. And that idea, to fix that, I might have to change a file here, the depths Mako, which might invalidate my entire documentation, possibly, which requires me to rebuild all of that, and that's something I don't want to do right now. So what I would prefer is actually to execute this line manually, which should just work fine. Let's go full screen on this. No, not like that. No, also not like that. How? Okay, like that. See, didn't use that hotkey in a while. So, because if you look at this, the data files, it just doesn't get the data files that it requires. And if we fix that by putting in etc API type API, I think then we should be fine. At least it should do something. Good, it did something. And then, now that we have executed this, where's the doc index? Here it is. So that exists now. I can actually have a look. It goes to gen doc index. I can actually see if that worked. It looks good. Yeah. And that's definitely the latest version. That's cool. So now I think the thing is complete. Let me check where it or what it actually executes. So first, the doc index is just basically the Mako invocation. In GitHub pages, it docs clean, docs all, and then it does the GH import already. That's cool. And the doc root is, I think, gen doc, so I can just do this myself now to not kind of trigger any invalidation of my previous result here, which would annoy the hell out of me. Good. And that I will just do manually. GHP import, what was it? N and then gen doc. And then I can push this and I'm done. And then I can fix the make files accordingly. Yep, that will take a moment. And then I'll just push it. And we're done with that. So now to fix it, I have to get the JSON files right. JSON inputs. So here, that's the JSON input that I want to have as well. So how do I do it? It's the type specific JSON. Which I will just append accordingly, like this. Am I recording, by the way? Yeah, okay. Phew. Type specific JSON, and then we can just append this thing here. That should do fine. Last but not least, before I do the global docs, here it is. We depend on the type specific JSON. And we put it in. Like that, I think. Yeah, that should do it. Good. So now we have fixed this one issue. And that that was correct all the time. Lucky me. And now it's about fixing up the publishing files here. So first of all, I can add all the new files that have been created there. And I can also add all the updated files here, because they have been rebuilt basically with the latest stuff. And now is the time to edit like this. So I should just have some well-known new files. Good. And the last thing is to get these additional crate files, these 9 crate files that have not been created previously, because I used the wrong command. So I basically used my build system incorrectly just because I didn't stick to my own existing docs. Here, see, info publish API. That's what I should have done in the first time. Okay, so the cargo publish, and this is a command that I will just disable now, so that I can just get the touched file there. So I can now make publish again, and it should only try to publish these missing APIs. Hey, excuse me. Oh, apparently didn't rebuild the dependencies, huh? Let's make it so. There we go. Excuse me, did I? What? I did save that, right? Ah, damn it, I'm in the wrong directory here. Ha, sure, because that's my primary make file here. And of course I want to hack this into into this one. Because that's a different checkout here, that's what I'm saying. You know, I'm in the temp directory here because I want to throw this away once I'm done with that. So it's source Mako, and then we have depth Mako. So how is this called? I think cargo publish, if I search for this. I should be able to patch this up real quick. Okay. And now it touched the remaining files without trying to re-upload this. I can etc that. Good. Yeah, this change I'm not going to use because that's coming from. That will come from the primary repository here. So here I have one change right now, which is basically the fix to the fixes we have determined to be required. Let's regenerate just to be sure. Do I need to do anything else? No, I think that looks pretty good. I will verify it though. I think in API depths I should now see wherever the GAN-doc index is. Here I should now see that it actually requires this type API. Yeah, that looks good. And yeah, that looks good. All good. That shall work. I approve, even though I didn't explicitly test it here. I think that will be fine. If it's not fine, I will find out latest when I try to do that the next time, right? So, is that all? I think that is all. Even though we now have kind of two different, we will rebase this against what will come in next. Because, yeah, let's do this first. Fix depths. Yeah, GitHub pages index generation works. Actually, that's what I fixed, right? Previously, we forgot to pull in the new type specific data set, which caused the index html.markup file to fail. That is fixed now, though. Good. And last but not least, I shall make a commit here. And I think I also want to, currently I have had the tag at the wrong spot because we 0.1.2 was on the previous spot where I actually just create or set up the new version. But I realized that this is quite stupid because what I want to tag is when I actually check in the new version, because that's the new code here that people should look at if they're looking for version 0.1.2. So git tag force v 0.1.2. Let's reset this guy. And now we can push it. Master, and we will force push 0.1.2 like this. This shall be fine. I hope we can push new branches while he is. Oh, I didn't commit yet. Oh, and this is why my tag wasn't forced anywhere. Actually, maybe I can just use the editor. That should work. Looks good. How do I say that? Version up. Check in off. Latest sources. Also, this also includes crate files to remember. Which crates we have published. Oh, that might be too long. Which crates we have published already. Good enough. Related to 44. I think that's the one now. So now I can force my tag again. Tag force. Now it's that, and now I can push again. I think that should do what I expect it to do. I hope we can push while there is another push to another branch in progress, but I think that shouldn't interfere with each other. And oh yeah, sure. It's uploading 600 kilobytes now. And obviously that takes a long time because I'm uploading a video and uploading the documentation that gets larger and larger every time. Incredible. And also I'm trying to upload 600 kilobytes. But hey, he made it. He managed to finally upload this. And I'm not going to upgrade my line because I don't, I think I want to use my resources efficiently, which also means that if I have to upload 24 hours a day, then I will do that, And I will use my limits as good as I can. Good. I think that's done now. Now I can fetch on the other side. Just to rebase my commit that I just made here onto the other one. Let's see if I can manage to get that done. Should be. Too many unreachable loose objects. Good prune. Sure. Go away. And good rebase onto origin master. What about that? Good. Update the what? Okay, I made 2 changes actually in the meanwhile. But here it is. So now I can push this, and it should just push what I have to push. I do hope it doesn't push too many branches now, because it was quite generous for a while, but not anymore. Good. Good. This basically means we have now made our publish. Oh yeah, our new publish finally, which should scratch this off the list. Yeah, and the next thing we're going to do is to design the command line interface, because that's quite important to get right. Many mistakes we can make on the way, but we shall try our best to get something usable right off the bat. Thanks for watching, and